So, I don't know when it was, about a year or so ago, people started saying to me, this guy called Brian Harvey's making videos about you.
Rightly so.
And I watched the videos, and this guy just ranting about me.
Yeah.
Effing Shaun Attwood, effing John Wedger, effing Ian Puddick, effing. Who's the other guy he's got it in for?
Loads. There's loads. Yeah, Sean, yourself.
Bill something.
Bill Maloney.
Bill Maloney.
Bill Maloney. Bill Maloney.
Effing Bill Maloney, this, effing. Then he started saying that I was working for the New World Order.
Which is true.
And so I thought, all right, who's this guy? I'm going to Google him. I saw that he was in a famous band.
Yeah, huge.
E17.
Yeah, massive.
And he'd run over himself or something.
Yeah, I believe so.
It looks really sad. I thought, having lived with people who suffered, seeing the suffering of people with addiction issues and mental health issues, I thought this is really sad.
It's very sad. Because he's talented. He's really talented.
Yeah.
He's very talented.
But why the hell is
he? If he put his energy into, and I had a conversation with him back in, I think it was end of January this year or beginning of February. I had a conversation with him because he accuses me of all sorts of nonsense. I said to him that, I believe, because he makes videos about him being hacked by News of the World, and from what he shows, I think he probably was. But unfortunately, the conspiracy to hack him 10 years ago, or whenever it was, by News of the World, now involves the Queen, and me, you, and all sorts of nonsense. Whereas if he just concentrated on, maybe if he feels really strongly about that, and he does, and understandably so, do something about that, and just focus on getting that right, and also put some energy into his music. He always talks about his music career, and he's very talented. So do it. Don't talk about it. Do it. Do it.
So why did he draw you into his web?
Well, Bill Maloney, from my campaigning days back then, I got introduced to Bill Maloney, and Bill's how can I describe? Marmite figure. You either love him or you hate him. I love him. I think he's great. I won't say anything bad about him. He has very unorthodox methods. He's very direct. He's really passionate. And do you know what? If you understand his life and what happened to him in care, and I'm not going to talk about that. Bill wants to talk about that. That's for Bill to talk about. If you look at what happened to him as a young boy in care, I don't bloody blame him. I don't blame him. I'll be furious. What's happened to him. He's really, really passionate about that. Some people don't like it because he's really, he shouts, he screams, he gets passionate. He's a good friend of John Wedger's. So Bill said to me in 2014, would I buy him a Ninja recorder because they were going to do this interview with someone. So I went on eBay, bought one for a couple £100, and I gave it to Bill. Now that Ninja recorder ended up being given to Brian Harvey. So because of that, I'm involved in the conspiracy. And he makes videos saying Ian Puddick bought me a Ninja. I've never met him. I've never met Brian Harvey.
And what was
Bill asked me for I bought it for Bill. Bill's my mate.
What harm did the Ninja cause, Brian?
Well, it's conspiracy. It just involves me in the conspiracy. And then he says they went up and they did this and Puddick funded it. Well, that's just a lie. He just tells lies. So I'm involved. So, did Bill ask me to buy him a Ninja recorder and did I do it? The answer is yes. And that's it. And then all the rest, he just tells lies.
Oh, my goodness.
But, he's not well, is he? He's not well. He's not well.
I wish him all the best. It's sad to see people suffering like that. Yeah.